Okay, so all yesterday I was playing my game. I finally beat Spider-Man 2. Well, I already beat the main story missions, right? Like last week. And then I got all the collectibles and the spider bots. I got all I think it was 42 spider bots, and then they showed me like a cutscene where it was the ending to that, and I was like totally confused because if you have collected all the spider bots, I was like, who the fuck is this woman in this portal wall? Kind of looked like Laura Croft a little bit, because I always say that because she was wearing some glasses, reminiscent to Laura Croft, but it was not. It was, her name was Delilah. I'm like, who the fuck? And I went to YouTube and I was like, what's this fucking cutscene about? Apparently Delilah is from like Beyond the Spider-Verse storylines, whatever. And then I don't know what the fuck. It was kind of cool, but it was weird and confusing at the same time because I was like, well, who is this woman? But yeah. So I uninstalled the game successfully because I beat Spider-Man 2 and I'm waiting for Spider-Man 3. And Peter Parker is semi-retired, so the story is going to be routed on Miles Morales, and then we're going to have a new Spider person as I think her name is she's Chinese. Silk. I think eventually she's going to take Miles Morales' spot as the sidekick, while Miles Morales is going to be the main Spider-Man in the next one. And I think the story is going to be like positioned that Doc Ock is going to come back with a partnership with Norman Osborn. I don't know. So that's what I get when the next Spider-Man game going to come across. So anyway, I was playing my Steam Deck after I was playing like probably an hour and a half on my PS5 collecting them spider bots. This Steam Deck right here. And I was thinking, will this become the future of video gaming as a standard? Because we always had like handhelds, like back in the day. I'm showing my age right now, but the Game Gear. I never had the Game Gear, but I wanted it. But at the same time, thank God I didn't have it because the fucking battery life was atrocious. But at the same time, back in them days, I would have been more than happy to have the Game Gear, even though the battery life sucked. Because at that time it was like, I think it was 6 AA batteries, and depending on how you played, batteries will last 4 hours. But oh man, and then you have the Atari Lynx. Never had that one. That mobile game device was like for rich people because the Atari Lynx was basically $500. It was like the base price of a Steam Deck. A lot of people couldn't afford that, besides if you was rich. And then I had a Game Boy, so I was playing Tetris and Dr. Mario and Super Mario Land and all that shit. It was cool. The Addams Family. But yeah, now the reemergence, of course you have your phone games, for the casual players, that want to play Candy Crush, and I don't know, there are some good games that came out on the phone that looks surprisingly good, like a console game, based on the fact where these phones nowadays got good internals, where these phone games do look like console games a little bit, but it kind of scaled down a little bit. Will the mobile market of gaming become the new standard? Xbox and Sony is having a real good, well, not a real good time, but a real bad time selling their consoles. Sony has sold more consoles than the Xbox, but at this point, it's like at a standstill. Nobody's buying no consoles anymore. I always go to fucking Best Buy or Target. Well, I'll go to Target and Walmart, and I don't see like PS5s on their fucking display case. You know what I'm saying? I don't see their VR headsets that Sony sell in Walmart. I'm like, wow. Or maybe they have them in the back, and then if somebody want to buy it, a representative have to go in the back room, get it, and then boom, a person can buy it. But I haven't seen nobody buy it. and I work for Frito-Lay, so I'm in a Walmart every day, almost every day really, and I haven't seen nobody buying no game consoles from for the Walmart that I'm working in. You know, they usually buy some groceries or clothes or whatever, you know, something that matter. But yeah, so the PS5 is not selling as much right now, even though they beat Xbox, and Xbox not selling shit. So I think the only people I've seen online is getting is Steam Decks and Rogue Allies and fucking and Levina what's that fucking shit is the Lenovo Elysian Go. They it seems like they buying them instead of a console. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know about the PC gamers. I mean, I am a PC gamer. I'm a hybrid. I got both a console and the PC, but I've seen more people buy these. I'm included, because the reason why I bought this was in my break I can have something to do. You know, like while I'm finished eating my lunch at work, and then I just play for a couple of minutes on my Steam Deck. That's the reason why I bought this, and this is paid off now because I used my Amazon card and I charged it, and this thing is mine now because it's paid off. So I'm very happy for that. But anyway, so is it the Steam Deck, the Rogue Ally, the Lenovo Legion Go? I think that's what it's called. Will those PC handhelds be the standard of the future of gaming? Oh, shit, I left out one. The Nintendo Switch 2, because that's going to be coming out somewhere next year, I think, or either like 2025 or 26. I'm not sure, but yeah, even the Nintendo people's got a head start. So they made the Switch like years before. So and I'm stuttering now. So the Nintendo people, they knew what they was going to do. They want a hybrid device that can have a home video, home gaming quality and video. Cause you can watch YouTube on it, and you can bring it outdoors. Just like the fucking Steam Deck. You can buy a dock and you can make it like a Switch, you know? So that's the whole point of this video, that these games right here, these game devices, could be the standard of what we, could see later on. You know what I'm saying? So do you think the home console market is going to die eventually? Not now, but it's going to die eventually. And everybody's going to have mobile devices. Either you still have a phone or you're going to have a Steam Deck or a Switch. Peace out.